Hello everyone, I'm Praveena from group 320. I'm going to explain about the topic of thermodynamics of mechanochemical process. In this one, my topic is thermodynamics of mechanochemical properties. I hope you will all enjoy my explanation. Thermodynamics of mechanochemical process. Thermodynamics of mechanochemical properties. A mechanochemical process is a way of turning chemical energy into a mechanical movement within a living system. In our cells, this is typically achieved by uh, protein based enzymes which perform tiny mechanical movements, and it is essential for life, like contracting the muscles or moving molecules across the cell membranes. And it process happens in the isothermal or isobaric conditions, meaning it relies on chemical energy and it rather than heat. When certain enzymes like undergo conformational changes, like their change energy released from the chemical reactions to do any mechanical works. However, just any chemical reaction in a solution, it doesn't count as mechanochemical work. For it to be considered mechanochemical work, it has to be a larger structures like muscle fiber or molecular motor capable of producing a coordinated mechanical effects. And in living organisms, mechanochemical process work in cycles. A protein acting like a tiny machine performs a movement and then return to its starting positions, and it ready to repeat the process it all. And this cyclic nature allows continuous work essential for function like muscle contraction, moving, and cellular cargo. If you see this equation tells about the breakdown of how the different energy contributions and add up to the change and internal energy of the system. This equation, it tells about the integrated form of the equation. Each terms adds up to give the total energy E of the system. It's considering the temperature, volume, force, and chemical whole of the system, makeup of the system. And we'll discuss how to evaluate the efficiency of mechanochemical mission and introduce some concepts from non-equilibrium thermodynamics. Efficiency of the mechanochemical missions. Unlike heat engines, which measures efficiency based on temperature, mechanochemical missions, it don't have an absolute zero for chemical potential. The efficiency is measured by the comparing the total real work done in an actual cycle and its perfect reversible cycle. Non-equilibrium thermodynamics. In a non-equilibrium system, we look at the changes in free energy when the fiber undergoes stretching in a constant pressure and constant temperature environment. And if you see the equation, this equation says that the change in free energy in the system is a combination of mechanical work like stretching the fibers. Designing the Kachalaksky and Oplatka, the mission has a fiber made from a polyelectrolyte that can change shape based on its surroundings. It placed in a it automatically placed in a salt water. How it works? When the It works by when the fiber is in pure water, it releases ions which creates an energy differences between the salt water and pure water. The difference in energy chemical potential powers the mission. And then when acid like HCl is added, the fiber is shortening, it is allowed to move freely. If the fiber is stretched, it can also change the pH of the surrounding solution. Proteins like muscle proteins and special long molecules can change shape to do work like moving or contracting. Like muscle proteins called myosin can change shape and pull when it gets energy from ATP. It helps muscles move. In polyelectrolytes, this muscle can stretch or shrink depending on the pH. When they get more charged, they stretch out. When they lose energy, they shrink back. In cooperativity, The whole molecules work together to change shape. How much it changes depends on the energy differences between the stretched and coiled forms. In doing mechanical works, if you pull on the molecules with a small force, they keep a coiled shape. If you pull harder, it strides out. In finally, if you see the equation, it tells about the expression is used to model or understand how certain factors like the stability or behavior of a chemical system. Thank you everyone. My explanation is completed from here. I hope you all understand my topic.